YouTube. It's your boy, the franchise guy here, scouting the 6'6" monster out of Texas. That's a big man. You don't see many 6'6" wide receivers out there. Yeah, you see these 6'3", 6'4" guys in this draft class. But 6'6" and not an offensive lineman, that's a big dude. That's a mean dude right there. So he's definitely on our draft board, though. Just to see, if he comes around in the late second round and we have a pick and he's on the clock, or he's on the board and we're on the clock, maybe we give him a call. I mean, I've already decided that we're not going to bring back Mike Wallace, so Mike Wallace is just playing for Super Bowl right now. He's playing for some playoff wins, and he's playing for a ring. I don't blame him. I believe Mike Wallace knows that he's not going to be brought back. You got Carson Wentz leading out the charge, though, in these throwback uniforms. You got Christian McCaffrey, someone who I wanted the Eagles to draft 2 years ago. But for some reason, the Carolina Panthers, who are now on 3rd and 12, who are getting, Cam Newton's going to get hit for a 2-yard rush. Carolina Panthers, out of nowhere, weren't going to draft Christian McCaffrey until the day of the draft, where it was like, oh yeah, Carolina Panthers are interested in drafting Christian McCaffrey. Out of nowhere. All the draft boards started projecting Christian McCaffrey to go to the Carolina Panthers at like 11 or 12, wherever they're at. But the Eagles, who had 13 or 14, actually I think that's 15, but they were supposed to get Christian McCaffrey because no other team besides that wanted him, because it was Colts, then Eagles. My draft board had the Colts drafting Larry Fournette, and the Eagles taking Christian McCaffrey. But clearly that didn't happen because Leonard Fournette went to Jacksonville Jaguars and Christian McCaffrey went to Carolina Panthers. I'm a little annoyed by that still, because that's a franchise running back. But right now we got Carson Wentz finding Alshon Jeffery. God, these uniforms are actually really hard to read. We got Jake Elliott for the extra point. It is up, and it is good through the uprights. 7-0 Eagles over the Carolina Panthers. Now we got Cam Newton, 3rd and 11 again. This is a flashback of earlier. And Newton's going to get sacked right now. Brandon Graham, and I don't know who else that was, get the half a sack. He's at the punt, though, giving the ball off to Jay Ajayi on 1st down. It's going to be a counter. It's going to be a couple-yard pickup. 3rd and 7 now. You got Carson Wentz in the pocket, firing deep. And, yeah, it comes down. Not picked off, surprisingly. They usually get picked off because the ball stays up in the air so long. And the safety or defense back wants to run under and catch it. We got Cam Newton, under center now, handing the ball off to Christian McCaffrey, who's going to get a pretty big gain. I don't know how many yards that was per se, but that was definitely bigger than anything Saquon Barkley got on us last week. You got 3rd and 10 now, Chris Long coming in on the pass rush. And we got Ronald Darby breaking up that pass. Cam Newton in the first quarter is 0 for 3 on passing. They just haven't passed the ball a lot for some reason. It's really weird. And right now we're going to get sacked by Captain Mutterlin. That's never a good sign. So now we're forced to punt. 3rd and 11 now. Carolina back in their end zone, and Christian McCaffrey's going to get a lot of wiggle room. He's going to fumble the ball, and he's going to recover, and he's going to dive out of bounds. And now he's frozen. He's too scared. He's stuck. But we went from putting them in safety territory to like a 1st down. Forced to fumble. Right now, Jordan Hicks makes up for that on 3rd down. Gets the sack. Yeah, it's our 2nd sack of the game. His, I think, 3rd of the season, I think they said it was. Hand off to Jay Ajayi at 3rd and 3 up the middle. No good. Jay Ajayi is being held to 9 yards on 4 rushes. So on 3rd and 12 for the Carolina Panthers, we're going to try to force another punt. And we're going to pick that off right there. Nate Geary with the interception. His first career interception. What a day for that young man right there. I mean, Nate Geary, he's kind of like a backup player. He's not like the biggest name. I think he's an undrafted free agent. If not, he's a late round draft pick. But Nathan Geary, though, over Devin Funchess, I believe that's who 17 is, gets the pick. So now Eagles in very good scoring opportunity territory. Hand the ball off to Jay Ajayi, who's again not going to get anything going, and he's now injured. His back looks like it hurts because he's, benting over and he's running to the sideline. And take the camera away, boys. And JJ is going into the tunnel, so his day is probably done. It's a shame to see our starting running back go down, especially since we do have on that big contract. But Carson Wentz is going to fire to Dallas Goedert. He's going to be 2 yards short of a touchdown. His 5th catch of the day, but that's just Dallas Goedert, MO right there. He's going to get a bunch of catches, but he's not going to get in the end zone. Just never gets in the end zone. Don't know why I can't get him in the end zone. But right now, we get him with a touchdown, but he steps out of bounds when he's crossing. I don't know what that route's called, where you go up and then you go to the left. I'm trying to say crossing route, but I know it's not a crossing route. It's not a comeback. So whatever is over the middle. So it's going to be 4th down, 4th and goal for the Eagles. And we're going to hand the ball off to Jordan Mailata. He's going to run the ball up the middle for a touchdown. This man is winning untouched for the fullback. That's great to see. And I thought, as Jake Elliott's kick is good right now, we're going to go 14-0. Worst thing that happens is we get stopped on 4th down and they're on their 2-yard line. Best thing, we get a touchdown. Christian McCaffrey again going to get through the pocket, get taken down by Nigel Bradham this time. McCaffrey 9 rushes for 33 yards today, a lot better than JJ. 2nd, 3rd for the Eagles now. Hand off to Corey Clement, the undrafted free agent Super Bowl hero of last year. Has a pretty big gain right there in that rush. Hand off again to him, and he's going to get a 15-yard gain right there. 3 rushes for 34 yards for Clement. Gonna hand the ball off to Clement one more time just to give us the better field goal range for Jake Elliott. Now we got 1 second left on the clock. The kick is up. The kick is no good. Just short by Jake Elliott. That's a shame right there because we could go up 17-0 by halftime, but right now we're just up 14-0. Hopefully that lead stays throughout the rest of the game, but you can't blame that all on Jake. It wasn't his fault. If we made like 5 more yards, 3 more yards closer, we would have made it. Sorry, it happens. Just gotta get up there for the next one. We got Bengals and we got Kansas City. And Kansas City is actually losing. I'm surprised because Pat Mahomes is really good. Andy Dalton is not really good. Especially because they have Kareem Hunt for Mahomes. Kareem Hunt, Sammy Watkins, Tyreek Hill. Who does Andy Dalton have? AJ Green. Got the Jets, who are 0-5 right now, taking on the 2-4 Vikings. Vikings are winning, unsurprisingly. The Browns are at the Bucks right now. The Browns, who are 2-3, taking on the 0-4 Bucks, and they're winning. So hopefully the Browns are trying to be 500 this year. I mean, as much as I want to see the Browns, not be 500, they're gonna be 500, guarantee it. In first 10, Christian McCaffrey's gonna handoff. He's gonna get a, what is that? 10-yard gain, pretty much. 9.9 yards. I mean, nothing we could do there. We can't stop that. We got another running play, but no, it's a play action. And it was that Fletcher Cox that's in for the sack. Takes down Cam Newton. Loss of 6 yards. That's what we like to see right there. Fletcher Cox, 2nd sack on the season, so he really needs to get going. We're in week, what was it, 7 right now? He only has, 2 sacks. But speaking of pass rush, we have Cam Newton going deep for his 2nd completion of the day. He's at 40-something odd yards. I mean, he's got burnt over top. Doesn't happen much. We have Darby, we have Mills. All these guys, protect our, our top right there. That just didn't happen right now. Christian McCaffrey got 3rd and 5 right now for Carolina. Gonna hike the ball. Brandon Graham's gonna get in there. Devin Funchess, though, is gonna one-hand moss that catch. Cam Newton's 4 for 13. 3rd and 13 now. This time, get a lot of 3rd and longs for Carolina. Brandon Graham's gonna get his 2nd sack of the day. Technically his 1.5 sack, but I'm gonna say 2nd because it's easier that way. The Eagles' 5th sack total on the day. And look at that. That's a big boy sack right there. It's there for the field goal for Carolina. Gonna hike the ball eventually. Ball is hiked. The ball is kicked. And there's a flag. There is a flag on the play. It's probably gonna be roughing the kicker. Because if you dive, the kicker walks into you, guess what? It's your fault. And I guarantee that's what happened right there. We got the replay right now. Look at that. Look at that. He bumps him. That's not a roughing the kicker call. You don't rough the kicker that way. Instead of being up 14-3, Devin Funches gets the receiving touchdown. So we're gonna be up 14-7 after this extra point. Pretty bogus right there, if I do say so myself. But if I made, billions of dollars a year on all my games, I wouldn't put, realism in my game. I wouldn't make my game, actually playable, because that's crazy. Because why would I want, Zach Ertz his 300th career catch right there. He's now only like 250 catches behind, I believe, Harold Carmichael for all-time Eagles receptions. You saw that open, that last play of Alshon Jeffery. He's open down the field, and he just drops the ball. Looking for Jeffery again. This time he catches the ball. What a big gainer right there for him. Don't know how many yards that was, but it's a big gain. 2nd and 3 for the Eagles. Handle off to Corey Clement. He's going to run up the middle, untouched, and cut to the left, train some extra yards. Doesn't do much, 7 rushes, 48 yards, just under 7 yards carry. He's having a pretty big game right now. And, who's this? Darren Sproles up the middle for a touchdown, his first of the season. Darren Sproles doesn't get many touches, honestly. He doesn't do much for this team. That's kind of a shame that I don't actually, rotate my backs enough. I've started doing it where I started giving J.J. the 1st and 3rd quarter. I give Clement their 1st and 2nd quarter is given to J.J. The 3rd quarter is given to Corey Clement. And garbage time, the last 5 minutes of the 4th quarter go to Josh Adams and Darren Sproles. And I guess the first part of the 4th quarter goes to J.J. I just don't give Darren Sproles the ball that much, which really is a shame. I hope I can, worry about that. Probably not going to. But Michael Bennett is going to get a big sack right now. 12-yard sack for Michael Bennett. His first sack of the season with the Eagles. Cam Newton not too happy after that sack. Got Brandon Graham on the edge again, and he's going to force a lot of pressure, just his presence alone. As Cam Newton's going to, spike that end of the ground. It's going to be really short. Darby's tripping now Funches. Now, we don't really know what that's about, because Funches or Darby didn't really do anything. They're just snapping at each other. 1st 10 for the Eagles. We're going to find Zach Ertz underneath. He's going to run out of bounds. He's going to get hit, but guess what? No flag, because this game makes no sense. I'm out of bounds, still get hit. That should be, I don't know what that flag is actually called, but, we're not going to get it. Look for Zach Ertz again down the field, and this man just got to catch everything you throw to him. We got 1st and 10, 9 minutes left. Carson Wentz dropping really far back in the pocket, waiting for Alshon Jeffery to get wide open. Another big gain right there for the Eagles. Carson Wentz standing in pocket, and he's going to get sacked. Jason Peters lets up the sack right there to Mario Addison. I believe his first name is Mario. Don't really know. We're now going to find the rookie Dallas Goedert, who's going to get a majority of those yards back. Not quite the first, but he's going to get... I actually don't know how many yards I don't know where I think we're at 3rd and 12, so he's going to get, 8 yards back. And Dallas Goedert again gets a pass underneath and is 1 yard short. The name of the game with Dallas Goedert is we're going to get to the 1 to 2 yard line, but we're not going to get a touchdown, because we don't do touchdowns with Dallas Goedert. And right now we have Alshon Jeffery, another receiving touchdown, back-to-back receiving touchdown, his 6th of the season. He had 9 last year at the Eagles. He's got 6 right now. We're only in week 7, so hopefully this man can get some double-digit touchdowns. And right there we have a forced fumble caused by, I don't know who that was. I think that might have been Jordan Hicks. But Brandon Graham's going to get the fumble. You have Hicks with the sack, his 5th of the season. Got the replay right now. Hicks is going to blow the coverage. He doesn't get touched by anyone. Graham's going to disengage his block. Look at this. Look at that. Not touched. Full head of steam. Runs right into Newton. Newton fumbles instantly. Graham, gets on the ball for the fumble recovery. And right now, speaking of our garbage time running back, Josh Adams. I mean, he's alright. He's pretty chill. 4th and 6 right now. We didn't get the third. We're gonna go for it. Why not? Hand off to Josh Adams again. Keep the clock running. Doesn't really keep running though. I wish it kept running. But it does not on the turnover on downs. We're going to pin them inside of their 15. Second and 6 for Carolina. Michael Bennett going on the edge right there, handing the ball off to Greg Olsen. Olsen's going to be short, I believe, a yard or so. He's going to be short inches. Big hit, though. Second and 7 now. Cam Newton's going to throw the ball, and it's picked off. Paul Warlow, the free agent acquisition, who tore his ACL in preseason or training camp, wherever it was. Yeah, he gets the pick right there. His first of the season, I believe it's first, second actually. I'm just saying it's first because it's easier that way. I'm not a linebacking, user god like some YouTubers. Not trying showing any shade. I'm just saying I suck at using linebackers. Simple. It happens. It's cool. I get it. I'm not good at using linebackers, so I'm not gonna get a lot of user picks. I will though get a bunch of sacks. And Josh Adams with a big run right now. Jeez, keep going, young man. Went to the 34 to the 7. That's probably close to a 30-yard gain. His biggest, rush of his career so far. Josh Adams again going to the outside from the 17, gets down to the 8-yard line. 8 rushes, 47 yards in the day for Josh Adams. 3rd and goal for the Eagles. Hands the ball to Josh Adams again. Adams will get stuffed on the 4-yard line. 9 rushes, 50 yards for the young man. And this time, we're going to go for the extra point, or for the field goal. Elliott's field goal is good. It's going to be a 31-point victory over the Carolina Panthers, 31-7, to be more specific. 249 passing yards, 147 rushing yards, and 3 takeaways, 2 interceptions, and the forced fumble. Now we upgrade Carson Wentz right now. Believe we upgrade his. I really don't know what I had to upgrade with Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz is a 90 overall. And there's just so many things to upgrade. I think he would upgrade his strong arm. Probably, maybe. Hopefully, field general. I'm reading everything. Got scrambler and block strong arm, maybe, hopefully. Strong arm, cool. Don't know why I left so much of that in. Usually I don't leave all the extra stuff in. Timmy Jernigan, who's going to get block shedding upgrade. He's going to get plus, hopefully he gets +2 to block shed. Corey Clement's going to get an upgrade point. We're going to upgrade his elusive back. He's going to get +1 to agility, awareness, break tap, a couple other things. Rich Rogers, who I don't even think played, is going to get an upgrade. Upgrade his possession catch. Richard Rodgers is another player who's probably not going to come back next year. Sorry, Richard Rodgers. On the day, Carson Wentz, 272 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks. Rushing, we did have J.J. go down early. Corey Clement led the team with 59 rushing yards, followed by 51 by Adams, 23 by Ajayi, and 8 by Sproles. Receiving, Dallas Goedert had a pretty big game today. Not as big as Zach Ertz, not Sean Jeffery, though, but, third most on the team with 8 receptions. Not too bad for the rookie. And Nelson Aguilar just kind of fallen out of favor, though, with the Eagles team. He doesn't really do much anymore. And only 1 sack allowed by Jason Peters. Not too bad. Defense, we had 2 sacks by Hicks, 1 by someone, 1 by Warlow, pick by Warlow, pick by Geary, a sack and a half by Graham, a half sack for McLeod. A couple of sacks there. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. If you do, great. If you don't, I don't care. Peace out, YouTube. Stay awesome.